finna be getting into what everybody has been asking. Well, not everybody, but most people have been asking.
So yeah, we're gonna get into the details of how we did it. Unknown donor, frozen sperm, and yeah, we're gonna tell you about that and why.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Lauren.
It's your girl Steph.
And we are back with another video today. As y'all can tell by the title of today's video, we finna be getting into what everybody has been asking. Well, not everybody, but most people have been asking. So
yeah, especially on TikTok is where I see the most comments about how we got pregnant using frozen sperm at home.
Alright, little stain.
Oh yeah, I was eating some tacos, so don't mind me. Anyways, y'all, so yeah, we're gonna get into the details of how we did it. If y'all was here for my last pregnancy, we did use unknown donor fresh sperm. This time around, we unknown donor frozen sperm, and yeah, we're gonna tell you about that and why. So first things first, why we did not use the same donor. So
I mean, we did a video on that, but long story short, some things has changed in his life. He's married now. They have a child now, so it's just like, you know, a lot has changed since 4 years ago. And yo, that's that. We did a video on that before.
Yeah, we were just not able to use it. And
yeah, but it's okay because this route we already had in mind. Anyways, we knew that obviously that was a scenario that could happen in the future, and it's fine. You feel me? But yeah.
So let's walk y'all through the steps of from beginning to end of everything. So first of all, we knew we was gonna use frozen sperm because obviously our unknown donor wasn't available. So the first thing we did was look through sperm banks online. If you go on Google, whatever, you search sperm banks, online sperm banks, you will find a list of different sperm banks. You click through those, you look through the profiles, you figure out which bank you want to go with. And we're going to talk more about what specific bank we used on Instagram and just Instagram or TikTok.
And yeah, we'll speak about more on Instagram and TikTok. So if y'all haven't already, or if y'all are not following us there, make sure that you guys follow us there. We will drop more details on the exact sperm bank we use. But yeah, y'all, we can't give the deeds in this video because, you feel me, we do have a sort of partnership. So yeah.
Look through the donors on their website, and obviously we were going. When you're picking a donor, you want to go based off whatever traits you're looking for, whether that's somebody similar to your partner, whatever the case, whatever you're looking for. In our case, it was somebody that was obviously similar to Lauren because we wanted the baby to look like both of us, or, you know, have that chance of them looking alike. Height, maybe race, whatever you're looking for, you can find it. You can filter that on the website, and it'll give you all the options that you have. You look through that, you can see their adult pictures, their baby pictures, their genetic history, all that type of stuff
is available.
And that's why I also kind of like the sperm banks, because you can see all their medical history, even their like family's medical history, if they got anything genetic that can be passed on or all that stuff. So you kind of do know a lot about the donor, even though they're technically anonymous. Yeah, you do know a lot of them. And also they're picking the highest quality sperm. They're not just giving you some bad quality. The sperm thing goes through a whole process when they collect the sperm from people. So they always go through this process where they pick the healthiest, best mobile sperm that you're gonna get. You're gonna
it basically gets washed. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's expensive, but that's why it's expensive. It's because it's great quality.
Yeah, they're picking the best swimmers, the highest quality sperm.
And as you can tell, it works because
because we only the vial we got was this small. It wasn't much in there,
and it worked.
And it worked on the first try.
So you might think you need a whole bunch of sperm. I'm telling you, you don't. Okay,
you don't. We used one vial.
One vial, and
first try.
If you have done vials before, it's not what you're gonna expect. It's a
very tiny
bit. But that's what you only need one swimmer to go up. You only need one swimmer. But just to know, that's why we want to tell y'all what bank we use. So that's what I'm saying. Go follow us on TikTok and Instagram because this bank we use, it happened for us on the first try. So we can tell you from our experience with this specific bank, it is very high quality.
And unless you have any fertility issues that you know of, I feel like it works. It works. I don't have any fertility issues clearly that we know of because this is my second time getting pregnant on the first try. So
yeah, I call her fertile myrtle, but
yeah, it also comes down to the science of ovulation and all that stuff.
Yes.
We'll get into that.
We might as well get into that now. The first thing you're going to want to do is track your ovulation. This is really, really, really important. Ovulation is basically just like your body releasing your egg, correct?
After your menstrual cycle.
So you might think you're ovulating from the signs, your discharge, or maybe your app says so, but y'all, you're going to need ovulation tests because that's what's really going to tell you if you're ovulating or not is the test. So you're going to want to get that. Once you get the test, you're going to want to take them within the window, which is like, I want to say, when is ovulation? Usually like 10 days, 12 to 14 days after your period. Something like that, y'all. Get an app, research it. I don't know the exact
You can get the
amount of
Flow
days.
app and put and log in your period days and like when your period starts and ends. And then the app will predict when you're most likely to start your ovulation window. Start taking your tests like around that ovulation window time. I started taking it like a few days, and like on like the third day, it showed me a smiley face which was peaking, and that's really within 12 to 36 hours is when you want to inseminate, right?
Yes, because that's when your egg officially releases. So, yeah, so basically in our case scenario, Steph got her positive, got her peak on the ovulation test, and then we inseminated 12 hours later because with like Journey and stuff, that's just like down to our science. We think Steph's egg releases 12 hours later. That's how we did it. So
yeah, but you kind of have 12 to 36 hours in that time before your egg goes all the way down and dies off. So you need to catch your egg before it just releases and dies.
Yes,
So.
and keep in mind, y'all, sperm lives inside of you. So don't think like it's down to the minute. Like it's not down to the minute. Just you feel me? You got time, but y'all, this is like the most critical part. Like your timing needs to be A1, day one, especially because especially if you're buying this stuff, y'all, you want to really make sure that like you're paying attention to that. You don't want your money to go to waste. You don't want to like be inseminating like on days that you're not ovulating, like stuff like that. You just don't want to do it. So
once you know when you're about to basically ovulate, obviously you've been taking your test, you're going to set up the shipment with the sperm bank, which usually they can do overnight, and then
2 days like max.
Yeah, they could do overnight, 2 days max. The sperm will be at your house. So you need to make sure that the sperm arrives at your house by the time you're ovulating.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. We called them up. We told them, hey, we need this shipment. I'm going to inseminate this day. And then they'll make sure that it gets to you by the date that you tell them to get, that it needs to get to you. So once it arrives, it's going to arrive in a big old tank, like a nitrogen tank that keeps the sperm frozen while it's obviously getting delivered to you. And the frozen tank for us lasts 7 days. So even if you get it a little bit before you ovulate, it lasts 7 days in the tank. Right. You can't open it though. You can't open it, I don't think, until you're ready to use it.
And if honestly, the earlier the better. I think we had our tank sitting around for like 2 days before we inseminated. Just be like, we wanted to just have it there, just like so when she peaks, we're ready.
When you start, before you peak, before you ovulate in your window, you need to get the tank sent to you, so you have it sitting there ready to go.
Because even if it's there 3 days early and you're not like peak ovulation yet, like it's still there. You have 7 days to use it, so you're good. You feel me? It's better safe than sorry. Like you don't want to order it too late and then it's not arriving until the day after, and now you like crunching time and worried and all of that. So just get it there before. Once
it arrives and you're ready to use it, everything has a.
You sound so out of breath.
I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all, once you're ready to obviously inseminate, each sperm bank is going to have their probably own instructions on how to thaw it out and what to do. So ours specifically, once you take it out the tank, you have about a few minutes before it's thawed out, and you have to be quick with it, in my opinion. You can't just be going slow and sitting around because your sperm is going to die. It needs to be up in the body or somewhere warm. It's gonna not die.
Up in the body,
so I'm just saying, it's true. It can't be outside in the air. It needs to get inside your body. So ours was like you hold it in your hand like this for like 2-3 minutes. Something like that. And once you notice that it's thawing, it's like liquefying, you need to hurry up. But ours came with a syringe, so we got ready. We went to the room. I got in my position. You know what I mean? And she put the sperm. You have to be very careful. We put the sperm in the syringe that it came with, and boom, you put that in and inject it,
Yeah, that's all self-explanatory. Honestly, if you don't know how to do it, I suggest you watch a video on doing it. It's kind of hard to like explain it, but just watch like an insemination video and you will get the whole like insemination part down.
Yeah, and also the tank should come with instructions that kind of tells you what to do. So you just read over that, and that's pretty much easy. Take the sperm out, put it in a syringe, and
shoot it up. It's like taking medicine, but you just putting it in the coochie instead of your mouth. Like I'm saying, it's like taking medicine. Like it's quick, it's easy. You put it in, you get your amount, and you just like shoot it. It's like taking medicine, but it's through your coochie. No,
okay,
like what?
Dude.
That might have been a bad reference, but I'm just telling you how easy it is.
Well, yeah, yo, we're just saying it's easy.
She's thorough.
God, you threw me up. What the
I'm
hell?
sorry, but like it is. All right. Anyways.
Okay, in my opinion, y'all, the timing is crucial. Like I said, you can't be taking your sweet old time. Like I had seen a video when I was trying to see how to do it, and these girls had the sperm sitting on the counter for 20 minutes. Who told you to leave it out for 20 minutes?
Hey, maybe it's still cool though.
With your hand at room temperature, it's a little vial. It literally
It does tell you to sit it if
fast.
it's not. It does tell you to sit it if it's not all the way thawed out. But
Nah,
in our
this
case
sperm was
scenario,
probably
that thing was
dying.
thawed out and we just went in because I'm like, man,
Yeah,
the
as
longer
soon
we
as-
wait,
yeah,
the more
yeah.
it's killing it.
As soon as you see it liquefying, go put it in that syringe and hurry up and get it in your body before they die.
Facts.
So that's what we did, and once we did that, I sat up with my legs like against the wall and like my hips elevated like a pillow underneath. For what? How long was I sitting like that? My legs was getting on after like 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. Probably like 30 minutes.
Yeah, probably like 30 minutes. And the thing is, what we do personally, because it's worked in the past, like we pretty much follow everything to a T like last time, besides the fact of it being fresh versus frozen sperm. Damn, that was like hard to say. But the process of the actual insemination, we pretty much follow the same thing. Like the way she got positioned, like once it was inserted, she stayed with her legs raised up and her hips up so that you feel like it's going down. I don't know how
That's what it tells you to do, though.
how efficient that is, but it worked. It works.
Elevated,
so I'm just telling you what we did, okay? So yeah, she did that, and then y'all, I ain't gonna lie, she caught a little. If y'all can read what I'm saying.
Girl, just say it, because they're not.
Well, I don't know. I don't want YouTube to like flag us and stuff for saying so. You know how YouTube is, but yeah, y'all. She caught a quick one, real quick. She caught a quick one, just to like get the stuff flowing.
The big O.
Yeah, the big O.
You know.
She got her stuff flowing.
Yeah, because when you do that, your uterus contracts and it kind of suctions or pulls or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's probably helping your sperms.
Yeah. Again, we ain't scientists, but we feel like
No,
it
that's
works,
what
so y'all.
people say to do, or even online. Yeah, it does tell you to do that right after you put the sperm in. You catch your little O, and then your uterus is contracting, so it's helping everything just get sucked up where your legs are up too. So
I'm telling y'all, follow this step by step, y'all. It worked for us twice, so I mean, the odds is good on it.
On the first try, too.
Hey,
So hey,
I mean, I don't know. Should we write a book at this point?
So track your ovulation really good. Make sure you're getting your sperm on time. Boom. Make sure you're not leaving your sperm out for too long. Thaw it out 3-5 minutes max. And everything else after that is quick. You need to put it in the syringe quick, insert it quickly, elevate your legs, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And from then on, it's a 2-week wait till you take a pregnancy test.
Yeah, and I know like a lot of people, especially on like TikTok and stuff, like think we do IVF, y'all. We have not done IVF, IUI, anything. Our 2 babies was conceived through at-home insemination. The reason why we've never taken those routes is because it's worked for us the first times. We've never had any problems with it. So it was like for us this time around, we've talked about it like, hey, if it doesn't work, we will take this route. But at first, we're going to try at home because that's what worked last time. So why go spend money and do all of that when you could do it at home by yourself for free? You feel me?
I feel like if you've tried several times and it's not working, you could possibly have some fertility issues, or you might just need to go into an actual clinic where they can.
Or maybe you're just timing is
precise. Or your timing could be off, or you've been letting the sperm sit out for too long. Whatever the case is. But honestly, for us, like she said, it has worked both times on the first try.
Which we are thankful for, because we know like the percentage of that is not very likely. Like even...
Especially using frozen sperm,
Yeah, like I for sure thought it was gonna take 3-4 tries. Like that was in my head. I didn't expect it.
So from there, we waited the 2 weeks, took a pregnancy test, and lo and behold, I was pregnant.
Yes. So that's our process, y'all. We pretty much followed the same process for both babies. It was just like a few differences. Obviously, fresh sperm, frozen sperm. For Journey, we used like menstrual cup things. For this one, we used the syringe just because it came with the sperm.
The syringe, yeah.
But those were like the only two differences. Everything else was the same. It was definitely like easier this time around. Like we wasn't as like anxious about the process because we did it before. But I mean, your first time, you might be a little anxious about it, but I would just say to relax and like don't worry too much, because I know we making it seem like it's super critical, and it might seem like we telling you to get it down to a minute and a millisecond, and it's not that deep. It's not that deep. But I will say that like at least within the day, like try to get it at least within the day. If you get that, I think you got a really good chance.
Yeah, I think the most important part is just making sure your ovulation is tracked correctly and the timing of thawing out your sperm and getting that done as fast as you can. Yeah. Obviously, without messing anything up, just quick and just calmly.
Yeah. Because I mean, when you insert, the swimmers just gonna do what they do. They swim. So I wouldn't worry too much about that part. Like once it's inseminated, like just try to relax, and you feel me. But I would definitely say the before the insemination part is the most important part. Oh, and you can even use this thing. I will say it in this video as well, because we also did it with Journey. We didn't use it this time. We didn't use the pre-seed this time, right? You didn't want to do it? Yeah, so we didn't use it this time, but we did use it with Journey. It's called pre-seed. It's like a lubricant kind of, or I don't even know.
That's supposed to like help the sperm swim and you stay alive longer, I guess. I don't know.
I would say if you don't have a lot of what is it called, babe? Like what is that? What is the technical term of that? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about?
Vaginal fluid.
Yeah, if you don't have like a lot of vaginal fluids, I would say to definitely like use that.
Lubricate before inserting the sperm. I think it's like 15 minutes or so before you put the sperm in. Yeah.
So like if you notice that you're not like as whatever down there, I would definitely recommend to use that. But you know what I'm saying? If you think you got enough, what's it called?
Vaginal fluid.
I don't even know if we're using a technical term.
If you're
if you're wet, you don't need it.
It's like not dry.
If you're wet, if you're wet, you don't need it. If it's a little Sahara desert down there, use that thing.
But yeah, because that helps, I guess, the sperm swim up and I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
but we used it with Journey and it worked, but we didn't use it this time just because I feel like we didn't need.
We wanted to just try it without and see, and it worked. So let's do it.
So let's recap from the jump. Steps. You're gonna if you're gonna do a sperm bank, you go researching your sperm banks, pick a sperm bank, pick a donor. Once you're ready, start tracking your ovulation. You're ready. Get the shipment sent to your house. Thaw it out a few minutes. Insert, wait with your legs up in the air 30 minutes, and from that point on you have a 2-week wait to see if you're pregnant. So there's videos out there more in depth of actual like telling you how to do it.
But this is how we did it, because everybody was asking like, oh, how you do it? I'm trying to have a baby, this is that. This is how we did it. We probably ain't going to, if y'all got more questions, let us know. I don't know if we hit on everything, but that's just what we did in our experience.
It's like simple. It's just a technique. I don't know.
It's a technique.
Precise. You have to be precise.
We just feel like we professionals at this point. So.
But it's really not as hard as it seems. Like it's not some crazy scientific thing. Like it's very self-explanatory. It's very much you get the sperm, you thaw it out a few minutes, put it in a syringe, and up it goes. Like it's really that simple. Most important thing is that you're ovulating, that your egg is on its way down, and that you haven't let the sperm die or thaw out for too long. Yeah,
and last thing I'm going to hint on, because I say it all the time, you guys, if you have never tried this before, in my opinion, I feel like just try it at home and just see, especially if like your insurance or whatever doesn't cover stuff like IVF and all of that, and then maybe if you don't have the money to go that route, I would say just try it at home at first. Especially if you have a known donor and they're just like donating sperm to you. Now, if you're buying vials, I know they can be expensive, and if you want a better shot at it, I can definitely see you going to like the doctors and stuff or the clinics and getting that through like IUI or IVF. I can definitely see that because they're not cheap. But I will say, try it at home at least once. You never know. You could save a lot more money than you think. Okay? Just saying. But yeah, that's that. Anything else, Boop?
No, that's all I can think of. So,
yeah. That's how we got here.
That is how we got here.
Yep, that's our story.
Yeah,
we're sticking to it. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure that y'all give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already, and turn those post notifications on so that you never miss a video. We appreciate y'all for staying tuned during this video. I know we suck at explaining stuff, but y'all get the point, okay?
I think it was.
You think it was solid? You think we did that shit? We did that shit. If y'all want us to write a book, let us know.
Yeah, you heard it.
But yeah, y'all, we'll catch y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Bye.